A Court of Fairies and Fiction. Akafath Girls Podcast. Hosts Mel, Liv, Aka, and Lily. A bookish theory, discussion, and interview podcast for the Massverse. Our Fable Book Club reads, as well as author and creator spotlights.
Creator Spotlight. Kayla Moffett of the S.P.A.C.E Network.
Welcome back, everybody. We have another interview guest today. This is Kayla. She is the owner of the S.P.A.C.E Network. It is a new ARC network that I've been promoting for quite a few months now. I'm so excited to have her on. We had to postpone a couple times, but I'm like, I will get you here. I will get you here eventually. So she's here. Yay.
I'm here.
We're here. We're all good. I was very shocked. Well, not shocked, but kind of shocked. We had been talking for a little bit, and she's like, "Oh, I had like a really popular podcast once," and I was like, "No shit." Tell me about that because I am interested. Tell them what your podcast was.
Yeah, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm more than happy to go back to the podcast world. I had the podcast name was Shift Happens with the F as different to signal that, hey, shit happens, but then what are you going to do about it? And that was like my biggest question. And that was the F in it. Like, find your F. Is it, do you need more focus? Do you need more whatever it was? So that was really
totally
fun.
Went somewhere else with that. Okay.
Right? We used to have a really fun time with those little side
little
notes
anagram thing.
Yeah, I remember a guest was like, oh, shit really does happen. And like got into a story about actual literal poop and a dog and everything else. And I was like, hey, it fits. It fits the theme.
That's hilarious. Our first guest was Henry, who voice acts Tamlin. And he was talking about, like, I cannot have coffee before I'm recording. He's like, I'm so lactose intolerant. And we got into this whole discussion of, like, how I can't leave my chair at work and how I have to be really careful about what I eat because I can't, like, pee a lot or anything. And it was just this whole behind-the-scenes thing. It was so funny.
That's funny. That would have fit perfectly with the Shift Happens.
Right. Anyways, I'm sure you guys are really excited to learn about the new network because I think I was one of the first, like, I don't know, 50-ish.
Yeah, you were definitely one of like the founding core members.
Ooh, that sounds special. Founding member, guys.
I think you might even have a badge for that in the community wall.
I think I do have a badge for that on the community wall. I actually peeked at that like right before we got on because I was like, I'm so bad with buttons and technology. I don't want to ruin anything. I literally go on when I have an arc, and then if not, I'm like not pressing random buttons so I don't ruin anything else.
You're like, let me stay right in my own lane.
Right in my little lane. I will only go on the little post-it part if I have something to say.
Exactly. Yep.
That's it. But let's begin because I think I did some pretty cool questions.
You did. You had some really good questions. I loved it.
Let's see. All right. She should probably tell us her Instagram first. So we can follow her.
It is at _space_network.
So, first off, tell us a little about yourself and what inspired you to create the S.P.A.C.E Network.
My name is Kayla Moffett. I am the founder and creator of the S.P.A.C.E Network, and S.P.A.C.E has periods in between each letter because they stand for something, but I think we're going to get to that in a little bit. And I am a stay-at-home mom of 5 turned business owner because of this big idea I had because I got into ARC reading. I should say that I got back into reading in general as a mom because my life has revolved around kids for a decade.
Oh my gosh.
I finally got back into my love for reading. I mean, I went to school for it and everything else. And when I started reading everything again, I was like, oh my gosh, I love this so much. And then the opportunity for ARCs popped up. And I was like, oh, this is like something that people that are bigger than me apply for. Like, I'm never going to get approved for this. What is this? I don't know how to do this. Oh, I got to copy and paste my links in here. All right, let's do it. And it's like you get a dopamine rush. When you get that first arc, I don't know about you guys, any listeners, when you get that first arc acceptance, it's like It's like the gateway
I'm
into
special.
everything else.
I'm
You're
the
like,
chosen one.
I got an arc. How many more can I get?
Yeah.
And that can lead to a dangerous path of applying and applying and applying and applying, and then realizing that you're looking at a list of like 45 arcs and you're like, wait a second, what did
For a
I
month.
do? What did I do when I only normally read 5?
Yeah. I had read 9 books all of 2025. I've read 10 this year. Because I mean, I do work best on a deadline, but I feel like a lot of ARC programs now, like I think the one thing I don't like about them is that they accept you last minute.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
I've gotten like 3 this week.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, they're due by like July 10th or like July 11th. And I was like, I have like 3
Yeah.
others due then.
Wait, I have real life, a job, kids, or whatever
Yeah.
other obligations I have on top of
Yeah.
this, and you
Like,
want me to read it in 2 weeks.
yeah. So now I have 6 that I have to read by like the middle of July. So I will get it done, but I might be miserable for a few days.
And that's exactly what my problem was. I was like, wait a
Yeah.
second. I have all these arcs. I had to figure out how to track them. Like,
Mhm.
wait, I gotta flag it. I gotta do something
Yeah.
because I'm never gonna make it on time. And like,
Yeah.
then you feel bad to the author, then you feel bad to
Mhm.
wherever
And then
you
it's
got
like
it
you
from.
have to be like a Canva creator, and then you have to do your own
Yes.
grid and your own whatever and your own
Oh my
posts
gosh,
and
yeah.
all this stuff. And it's so much work. And you're like,
Yes.
I just wanted to read a book and support an author.
Exactly.
Now you're like doing
Exactly.
5 other jobs.
You're like, wait, when did I become their admin assistant? Because
Right.
that's not what I signed up for.
Yeah. Like street teams and ARC readers are 2 different things, you know?
Absolutely. That's
But
exactly it.
so, what gap in the ARC reading community did you notice that made you think someone needs to build this type of network?
So since I came at it from the reading side, I really saw the reading needs, which led to, okay, wait, if I'm experiencing some needs, I'm
Mhm.
sure that if I'm ghosting this, there's other people ghosting it. It leads you to Google. It's like, wait, what is the average ghosting rate? And it's like literally a 70% ghosting rate is the indie
Yeah.
standard. The standard normal average. It is like
I saw it's like
mind-blowing.
30% like finished
Return.
for
Yep.
ARCs. Yeah. That's awful.
And so that blew me away. And I had some indie author friends that I've
Mhm.
either had or I met through ARC reading. And then
Mhm.
my friend is a publisher. So I was like, let me get all these different sides of it. And
Yeah.
I started scheduling Zooms just like this. And I was like, what is bothering you the most? Like, what would you need moving
Mhm.
forward? And then I didn't even need to do market research for the reader side because
Yeah.
I'm in all those discords. I'm in the group
Yeah.
chats and you get it. It's right
Yeah.
there. Everyone's like, wait, I'm drowning in arcs or
It's like, yeah.
I don't have due dates, blah, blah, blah. Like, there's your market research. There it is.
Exactly, right? Like you're already seeing it on Instagram, on Discord, on all these
Yep.
things, like the complaints and everything from both sides, the readers and the authors.
Yeah. And I was like, there has to be a better way to do this, but I just
Mhm.
don't know exactly what it is yet.
Yeah.
And I was like, how can we build something? How can we do
Right.
this?
So when did the idea like actually click for you? Like what was the final straw?
I think the final straw was honestly me missing like a deadline and feeling the worst about it. I was like, oh my gosh, that author's going to hate me. Do they know my name? Do they even have that
Yeah.
information? I'm going to get kicked out. I'm not going to get arcs
Oh.
anymore. And it was just like, wait a second. I had already had this idea brewing,
Yeah.
and I sat down at my desk and I started writing out things that I would want from a company or
Mhm.
if I was really going to go full force on this, I'm a stay-at-home mom. I don't have my own income. Husband's
Yeah.
providing for the entire family. I'm like,
Yeah.
realistically, how can I do this? And what do I
Yeah.
want from it if I can get there? And so I started writing things
That's
down.
so cool. I love how you're just like, I thought of it and I did it.
That's usually my life. I'm like,
I figured
get
it
some
out.
idea, and I'm like, I'm gonna go for it.
Is this like eldest daughter syndrome? I feel like
It's literally like, nope, I'm gonna figure it out.
yeah, we got it. We got it. It's fine. We'll figure it out. We'll do it.
Yep.
Even
it might
if
be
we're
hard, but
petty.
I'm gonna find a way.
It's like even when like people blow you off and you're just like, it's fine. I have it
Yep.
handled. I'll pick it up. I'll do it. And then you're
Yep.
like, but realistically, what the hell?
Yeah, that's
We don't
exactly
ever
it.
ask for help. We're the ones giving the help.
Yep. And that's exactly what it is. You're like, okay,
I'm like, I
I'll
need
keep
help
my
with
mouth
this, but
shut
I'll
to be
definitely
polite.
help you with this.
Yeah. Yep. That's always it.
Ugh, what was the biggest challenge in like making it a real thing?
So I think what I might have accidentally just touched on was that being a stay-at-home mom, like the biggest hurdle to me, and
Mhm.
just to keep things absolutely real, is the financial side of things. I mean, you
Mm.
have to build something, you have
Yeah.
to buy a domain. If
Yep.
you are becoming an LLC, you need that. You need money for taxes. You
Mhm.
need an emailing site. You need to
Yeah.
pay for the software to create it all.
Ugh.
And I was like, oh my gosh, I had been doing some audiobook narration,
Yeah.
and that made some money.
Yeah.
I was doing content creation that brings in some,
Mhm.
but I was like, okay, I'm very realistic and I'm
Mhm.
very to the point, as people
Yeah.
have learned recently.
Yes.
I like to just
Yes, blunt
get
babes.
it out there. Yes. And I was like, all right, Kayla, like, what are you actually going to do to get
Mhm.
this? Like, back to that shift happens thinking. It's just
Mhm.
always been my thinking of like, what are you going to
Yeah.
do about it? I can sit here and wonder all day,
Mhm.
but what am I going to do about it?
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? I have a garage full. I have 5 kiddos. So there's a massive amount of clothes that we've gone through. Let
Yeah.
me get everything and anything that we're not using right now
Mhm.
and fund this.
Garage sale. Let's go.
Yep, I started listing things on Facebook
That is
Marketplace. I
awesome.
made a reel about this and everything. Like, I'm so
So cool.
transparent because I want people to really know that, like, so what? This is how you get here. Like, you have to do real things to make it happen. And
Yeah.
that's what it was taking, because as a
Mhm.
husband providing for a family of 7
Yeah.
total, like,
Yeah.
how am I just going to ask you for hundreds of
Yeah, right.
dollars to get this idea
More
running?
overtime.
Yeah. Hey, don't worry. You're already working a job in landscaping company. You're fine.
It's good. It's okay.
So I was like, okay, it's time to kick my booty into gear and
Yeah,
figure out how to fund this thing.
that's awesome. So what does the name the Space Network mean?
Oh, okay. So back to me sitting at my desk that one day. I actually have a highlight about this on the Instagram. It's like,
Yep.
how did I get the name?
Hmm.
And when I was writing out those things that I wanted, remember, I was like, okay, what do I want from this? And the number one was support, because
Hmm.
as a reader, we need support and
Hmm.
authors need the support. And
Yes.
then I found myself writing out promotions. Like, how do we promote each other? How do we help each other out and support each other in those promotions? And then, of course, arcs. That was the basis of the whole thing. And
Yeah.
that came next. And then I was like, oh, community, some collaboration, like
We
true
love good
community.
collabs.
Yes. And I feel like there's been like this shift in social media where it's all about numbers lately, and it's like,
Mhm.
oh, let me follow them and then unfollow. And I was like, no, I
Yeah,
want
no.
true community and
Yes.
engagement. And that's what
Yeah.
led to all of it. And I'm like
Hmm.
sitting there like, what could I actually name this? Like,
Yeah.
I'm not using my name. I don't
Yeah.
know. And then I looked down at the
The
paper.
Kayla Network.
Yeah, could you imagine what people would be like? That's not where we want to do our arcs through. And I'm looking down at this piece of paper and I see the first letter of every name. And I'm like, oh my God, it says space. And I was like, but that's so stupid. I was like,
Yeah.
come on, books. It has nothing to do with books. Like, no. And then I was like, you know what? F it. Be different. Like, that's what
Yeah.
I've always done. I don't care.
Yeah.
It stands for something, and it's not just
Yeah.
some name I'm pulling from somewhere. So we
Yeah.
went with the Space Network.
I think we forgot the E though.
Oh, the engagement for the community.
Engagement. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just so that they are on track.
Right?
Engagement, guys. We know
Yep.
how to spell.
That engagement in the community is so important, especially
Yeah.
just for everyone to win. Like,
Mhm.
why does it have to be just a couple? Why not get on
Yeah.
a collaborative post? Like, why
Honestly.
not? Who
And the
cares?
numbers get bigger when you're on the collaborative posts and then more people see you and more people follow you and you can build your network that way too.
Yeah, and being in content creation for so long now, since I do mom content creation, if I can talk, I also
Mom
do
com.
that.
That's a new genre.
Hey,
You just
I'm all
created a
about.
new genre of book too while you're at it.
I love to do things differently. Let's do it.
Just write a mom com.
You know what? I'd be into that.
Oh my God.
Can we get one? Let's
Right?
go.
That would
Somebody
be so
watching this,
cool.
just write it. Steal my idea. Go for it.
Oh my gosh.
But
That's so
doing all
funny.
that content creation has showed me that like numbers mean nothing in the long
Yeah.
run if you don't have that engagement. And through like brand deals and things,
Mhm.
they are asking how many followers total, of course, but they're asking what your engagement metrics are. They're asking you to
Mhm.
click into that post. How much did this post
Yeah.
actually engage? And
Mhm.
of course, that's a factor.
Exactly. And I'm just like, I'm sitting here and you're like, oh yeah, I'm a content creator and I'm an audiobook narrator and I'm this and that. And I was like, I can barely string a Canva post together.
To be fair,
The
I was doing the
struggle.
content creation first.
The struggle that I have every day trying to come up with something to post is so hard. I'm like, okay, so now I have the idea, but like, I don't want to use the same freaking templates every week.
I know. Yes, I was the same way. And
Frustrating.
I think the content creation and
Mm.
eventual podcast really got me out of
Mm.
my shell and was just like, people connect with the real.
Mm.
Like, we're in real environments right now. You showed me right before we got on here. We have stuff in the background. I'm in my boys' room and I kicked them out to go watch the FIFA World Cup so that I could record this while my 5 kiddos are out
I
there.
have
So
like my birthday cow on my
this is real. Like we're all real people. And that's like the biggest thing to me always. And yeah, I never want to lose that touch of like
Yeah.
being real and connected to others.
I always feel so bad, guys, because I ask her like a million questions a day. I'm like, Kayla. I'm like, I know you're super, super fucking busy. I'm sorry. I'm a horrible person.
I'm like, it is okay. Ask me any and everything. Some other readers jump in though, and I'm like,
Yeah.
that warms my heart in a different way. And
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my gosh, somebody else answered and they know
They,
my
yeah.
network. Like it still
Yeah.
feels not real. It still feels a little not real.
Yeah. Is it Joy? Is she the one that like presses all the buttons and knows everything?
I think for me, I see like Priscilla and Beck
Yeah.
jumping in, Joy. Yeah.
Joy.
Now
Yeah.
Sim with his proofreading. And
Yes.
I'm like, wow.
Meanwhile, I'm the feral nighttime vampire that literally just has to go through 500 plus messages when I wake up at night.
I'm like in bed completely by 10 o'clock every night, maybe 11 if I stay up. And yeah.
I'm like, oh, I missed the convos again.
I'll wake up and I'm going to respond. I'm like, it is 4:45 in the morning where
Yeah.
I'm at. So for everyone else, it's probably early.
Yeah.
So I just
But
wait a little bit.
that is when I send my questions because I know she's getting up and I'm still at work.
Yes, exactly. Now
So
you know.
we are ships passing in the night for like 3 hours.
She's got the strategy down and now I know it.
Right? I'm like, haha. So from 4:45 to 8 p.m., I can ask Kayla questions.
Yep. That is the perfect timing.
All right, so let's get into the actual platform and some of its features.
Okay. All right, let's do it.
So I know you kind of already answered this sort of, but in your own words, what is the Space Network to you?
I feel like it's really easy to just say that this is something custom built for the indie community. So if you're an author or a reader, this is like the tagline we use is that it's one platform, two paths, but it really is just so much more than that. And that's where that space name comes into play, is that I just really wanted all of those factors to be something that I thought about as we built out the back end and the front end and everything else. So I feel like the easiest way to say is just somewhere that we are truly disrupting the standard.
Yeah.
And then we are ensuring book launches by doing things differently. So
See, that's where the rocket and the space stuff comes in.
absolutely. Yep.
We'll use
I'm
the
all
little
about
rocket
the
emojis.
yeah. Can we
I
just
love it.
insert like graphics?
Little stars. Also, I want to make note, I am, as I mentioned, I am such a dummy when it comes to technology. The fact that you can code is mind-blowing to me
The
because
college courses came in
it
handy.
it looks like alien language. I don't know.
Half the time it is still alien language to me, and it took a really long that besides the financial was the second
Mhm.
hurdle. And if it
Yeah.
wasn't for the college courses that I had taken and being a total little nerd back then for systems, I call myself a systems nerd all
That's
the time because I
awesome.
I apply it everywhere, even in
Yeah.
momming. Like I need the routines, I need this.
Yeah.
And if it wasn't for that, I had to build a casino app to pass my one exam. So all of these things really came into play and
I
helped
can
me out.
tell.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah, so you can download it as an app on your phone as well to take you right to the little thingy. And there's like a phone version, which I
Yes,
love.
we made it as that little wrapped up web as an app so that when
Yes.
you're on that Safari page or whatever on your phone, you can add it to your home screen. And yeah, because going through the App Store is a total beast of its own.
That was another thing. My phone was so screwed up and it was like, you need to download Chrome for the app. You need to I'm like, I have Chrome. What are you talking about?
And
It's
then me
happened to
too
me
on the
twice.
back end, adding all different extensions and blah blah blah. And then I would send you guys something in the early stages before we
Yeah.
launched. I would send it in the influencer Discord.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, can you guys see this now? Like, can you see this
You see
now?
now? You
And
see now?
then past all of that, it finally dawned on me to make my own reader account. And I was like, I don't know why I didn't do that this whole entire time to test things out. And I still
Yeah.
test things. And then you
Yeah.
guys will send me and be like, wait, Kayla,
Yeah.
that's not working how you intended.
We had a whole we had a whole debacle with the shelves last week.
Oh my gosh, I'm still not over it. I'm still not over it. And even with our new little matchmaking service feature that I've been building
Love
out
it.
for literal months because
Love
it wasn't
it.
ready, I
Yeah.
was trying to get like this envelope to open when you get onto your dashboard. That thing gave me so many issues that I like you guys get to hear it here that I got up from my desk. Nope.
I quit.
We quit on it and I said, okay,
Get
that
it.
has to be revisited either a
Yeah.
different time or you know what?
Yeah.
You get a nice, lovely email with an envelope emoji.
Emoji.
Problem solved.
Oh my God. It was literally like 2 hours, guys. We were like, she was like, try it now. And then we're
Yes.
like, no. She's like, try it now. We're like, no. She's like, try it now. We're like, I'm sorry, no.
Literal sweat and tears went into it.
It was funny, but it was not funny. It was serious.
I agree. I'm a very humorous person, so at least I can find the humor
Yeah.
in it. But when you're sitting
Yeah.
there looking at letters, I'm just like, nope,
You're like,
time to
where's
speed up.
the glitch?
Yep.
There's
And
a
sometimes
little
it'll just
coding
be
glitch,
like
like a little.
a tiny little typo that I did, and it's
Uh,
some other language instead. And I'm like, wait a second.
oh my
Wait
God.
a second.
So, what are the main features that users can expect when they first sign up?
The main feature, and I feel like this has been the crowd favorite, is that once you apply here, you never have to put your links in again. And if you sign up for 20 ARCs a month, you know the reality of having that note or a notion or a document or something quick save so that you can go copy Instagram, paste Instagram,
Mhm.
copy Goodreads,
Yeah.
paste Goodreads. Here you put it all in your application, and that was like the biggest thing that was important to me was making the
Yeah.
reader profile so that you never have to do
Amazing.
it again.
Yeah.
One click signups.
Yeah. And it's not even that, but when you do the signups and then you get accepted, there's also like the graphics that you give us at the bottom. And there's
Yes.
like a generate a caption thing and you can
Yes.
generate a random caption for
Yep.
Instagram and like it's freaking amazing, guys. It's such a time saver too. Like for the busy days where you literally don't have time to spend on your Instagram, but
Yep.
you know you have to post something. It's just like download, download, click, click, post and you're
And that's
all
it.
good.
You can blame being a mom of 5 for that one because I've got way too much shit to do during the day to be sitting here on something, figuring something out
Yeah.
for 10 million, 10
Yeah.
million minutes. Like, just give it to me and let's go.
Yeah. And like, do you know how many times I've had to like look up the cover of a book so then I can attach it to the
Oh,
document
yes.
so then I can send it to Kindle, and it's like so frustrating.
Yep.
And
Yeah,
then I just
that
have a
can get
million
crazy.
different random covers in my photo album.
That was me. I had to make a photo album in my photos and be like,
Yeah.
okay, book covers. And
Book
then you're like,
covers.
wait, did I do this one yet? Did I
Like
do that?
arc graphics.
Yes. And
You're
I've
like,
actually
wait.
upgraded the entire like acceptance since you were accepted. You know, things
Yeah.
get updated and everything else. And now those graphics come right to you. They're right in your dashboard to access as well. So yeah, everything's been improving as well.
And when she does say one-click signups, it's legitimately one button. Like it's one click. Like it's not click, are you sure? Click. Like it's just you click it, you got it.
Time to
Period.
go.
Like
And it's like one glimpse too, because
yeah.
that was another thing as I talked to readers, especially was like, wait, how many pages does it have? What kind of file is it? Like, why do we never put pages on ARC application? I've only
I
seen that
know.
recently, which is really nice. But
Yeah.
before that, it was like, wait, am I getting into a 294 page book or a 725 page book?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The issue that I've had recently with ARCs is that, especially with NetGalley, it's really freaking, it's pissing me off. I think I complained about it on the Discord the other day.
Yep.
I go, freaking NetGalley in their
Yeah.
LCPL files. I hate this. Because then it just comes up without a freaking cover, and that bothers me more than anything because I love to have covers on my Kindle. Everything has covers. I got this ARC recently and they did not give you a cover, and it is an LCPL file, so there's no converters for it, and I just have a book without a cover. But the cover was like released by the author weeks ago. So like
And
you
you're
would
like,
think
where's the cover then?
it was like cover to be revealed. And I'm like, it was revealed 2 weeks ago. Like,
So
can you
where
guys
is it now?
update like the link so that it'll come up with the cover? Because it's bothering
Exactly
me.
that. Mhm.
But yeah, I hated that. So like I love that yours always you're like, here's the cover, here's the EPUB, there you go.
There it is,
Freaking
right
love
for
it.
you. One click, let's go.
So I know your answer to this one, so I have to ask, what feature are you the most excited about?
Oh, okay.
I think I know your
I'd say, yeah, I think this feature is something that I just announced yesterday. It's actually a mix. I'd say there's 2 features that I'm very excited about. But the one that I just announced yesterday slash this morning was the matchmaking. And this is a promise that I had made at the very beginning, is that I was going to match you based on your genres and your preferences of your genres and tropes and all of that. And you weren't just going to get random arcs sent to your inbox. And I never send the random arcs anyway. It's on the open signups page. I might send an email to be like, hey, go check it out. But I never once be like, here's this arc and now magically do it.
Yeah.
So that was really fun to finally get done. It wasn't ready for launch day, but it's ready now. And authors can actually, this was something that I learned would be a nice feature, is go onto my website and they can go to the bottom of the open signups page. They don't even have to talk to me yet. And they can look in our network and see how many readers match their tropes. And I mean, we do a limited number for our arcs anyway.
Yeah.
So they can see, hey, if there's 124 people and we only do 40, that makes for a really good backup team and like a safety net, you know? But hey, if there's only 50, we might have to evaluate if I'm really your best choice to run this right now or if we can do it a different way.
Yeah. Why don't you tell everybody what the website is so they can sign up?
Yeah, it is the spacenetwork.co, and that is it. Just no M on the .com.
Yeah, no, not com, co.
Nope,
because we're fancy over here.
We are a company.
Company.
Exactly that.
Is there a feature that users might overlook, but that you think is a game changer?
feel like they might overlook, there's two things that could be overlooked. Your profile before this matchmaking feature got loaded into your reader dashboards. Before that, there was no little badge telling you, hey, go fill out your preferences and your tropes and your spice level, all of that. You do fill it out on your application, but some might be missing, or you might not have known how much that data was being used, and that authors can access that in our little network if you made it public in our website. And so that might be underused, but it's going to be
guilty.
more used as we move forward.
You're like talking about this and you're like, you fill out this and that. And I go, I don't think I filled out anything.
I think you do, because we did those custom tags. The custom tags of like the tropes was your idea to like add it in.
I don't even remember half the shit I say after a shift, okay?
She's like, her mind is just beautiful and filled with ideas, because one day I was having them guess about something.
Oh, yeah.
I forget what. And she's just sending idea after, and I said, I'm gonna write all these down because girl, what?
Yeah, she was like, oh, I'm working on the feature that I said I would do in the beginning. And then I was like, crap, what did she say? And then I just did like a dozen ideas and it was none of them.
Yeah, that was hilarious. I was like, okay, we are all taking notes.
And then they're like, well, wow, good ideas though.
Yes, exactly. I was like, all right, so why aren't you doing any of these? Because these are really cool.
Some of them were like over the top, but I thought they were funny.
They were.
I was like, we need like a fun room with like book games.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
But yeah, no, I gotta go back and like fill out my tropes, I think. Because
I would say the second feature too, since I said there were two, would be our space library, where authors, because you know, once they're already out, it's not considered an arc. And like we just have to be honest about that. It's not an advanced reader copy anymore.
Yeah.
It's a review copy. So I built this whole library system where they can basically put their book in there for 30 or 60 days. And I think that's overlooked a little bit just because, you know, we are an art community and the primary focus is on arcs, but that is a really fun feature too, to just like, hey, what's in this library over here?
Yeah. And so I know that, you know, you kind of find the authors, which is a lot easier for us because you do the work and then you match us with them.
Yes.
So, because I was going to say like, oh, how does the Space Network like make finding arcs easier? But it's because Kayla. Kayla. That's the answer.
So it should have been the Kayla network.
Yeah, literally. She finds the author, she finds the books, and then she's like, hey, you would be a good match for this. Here you go.
Yes. Yeah, that reader match tool is going to be unmatched. That sounds really weird to say it like that, but I mean it so seriously, because when you fill that stuff in, you are filtering through a bar of 25%, 50%, 75, and 100. And if you come up as 100% match, like I'm sending you an invite, but you can accept it or deny it. No hard feelings. Like, but it makes it so much easier on my end to match you, because we are promising 40 arc readers, right? So we need people who actually are matched to that genre or the specific tropes, because a mismatch can cost you.
Yeah, like review wise too.
Exactly, since they mean so much.
Yeah. Oh, I was gonna say really quick, like back to the overlook feature thing. The pause button is a really good one. And I meant to bring that up.
That's actually so valid.
The pause button if you have way too many arcs and cannot sign up for one.
Yes, someone actually didn't know this. I sent out a network-wide communication last week, and I might have caused a network-wide heart attack.
You did.
Because again, I'm so literal and I'm so like to the point that I didn't realize how it might come across to some people. And really, like I didn't say hi everyone. I used a little feature to insert everyone's first name, but at the bottom it really like kind of made it obvious that it was everyone.
We skim through those so fast, and then we're just like, we have to ask Kate.
As soon as my Discord of the influencers started blowing up, I knew something was wrong.
I
So
like asked, and then 5 minutes later, you got like the same question 6 times. I was like, oh no, what
everyone
did I
was
start?
freaking out. They're like, "Did I do something wrong?" I'm like, "Guys, I promise this
Yeah.
was not
It was like, oh,
any
post your reviews of whatever. And everyone's like, did we forget to post our reviews? Did it not go through?
I feel
She's
like
no, I met the people who didn't yet.
it's like, all right, let me send a follow-up email right now. I like logged on my phone. I'm like, guys, this was network wide.
Oh no. Yeah, that was funny.
Never gotten as many replies as I did that day. And I think like everything is so positive and sunshine and rainbows and blah, 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 right? But that weekend really showed
We
me.
really blew up.
I would say the negative side, even. Like it really showed me how people can take something wrong and then not even give you a chance to explain it. And we had a few people actually think that I'm just this rude monster. And I was like, my gosh, just for being simple and like getting to the point, I'm so sorry. So
oh my God, I hate people like that.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys know me and my social media habits. I am blocked from so many popular creators. It's ridiculous.
Because you just gotta like, why wouldn't you want to be blunt and to the point and like,
I'm like,
say what I'm gonna say?
Yeah. I'm like, oh, this is what I think. This is where you're wrong. Here's the quote. And then they're like,
yep.
You. And I was like, well, if you're wrong, you're wrong. Like, just correct you on your reel because then people are going to take it as truth when it's not.
Exactly. Yep.
So.
And maybe even going with that feature that could be noticed more is this email was centered around using the request backup option because I did have a little bit of a ghosting problem on something. And so I was like, you know what? Let's just make it really clear moving forward that like if you're going to ghost, I built you a button to do it.
Yes. Please press the button.
I think that's where I went wrong. I think that's where I went wrong in the email.
Yeah, if you do pause, you can also request backup if you can't get to the arc in time, and then somebody else can take it over for you, which is amazing too.
Yes, I purposely build that backup team, and that request backup option is there for you to push if you DNF'd it, if you just can't get to it. Like, I get it, life happens. So I built that for you.
Going back to my problem the other day. Why don't you tell everybody how you can organize the arcs and deadlines?
So I knew from the get-go. I knew from the get-go that I wanted to be able to build an arc tracker because I used Notion. I still love it if you don't want to like pay for a subscription. I love Notion templates. I would put like the status and blah, blah, blah. And so I really just wanted to build all of that into an actual arc tracker. And so this portion is a little bit different than the S.P.A.C.E network. It is called MySpace, but not to be confused with the real MySpace. Don't worry. No trademark infringement here.
My space.
Literally S.P.A.C.E. Okay?
Yeah.
But this is an arc tracker so that you can use basically the S.P.A.C.E network system to organize your own arcs. And I'd say this is like your taste of the network before you get into it if you went that route. So you can upload outside tracks,
arcs.
Outside arcs.
I'm so glad.
Track yourself.
It's good. We're good. We're okay.
I was like, did I just say tracks?
Arcs? What?
So this solves that problem of readers coming to me and being like, when can I bring my outside arcs to the S.P.A.C.E network? So yeah, you get to track it all and even acceptances, street teams. There's an option for me to upload it all there for you. And that's so fun for me too.
I am still going over all of that. I was apologizing to her for the other day because I had no idea. I was like, I couldn't find the edit button. And I was like, where's the edit button? Because I need to add the review deadline that I just got to my email. And I could not for the freaking life of me find the edit button. And I'm like, am I freaking stupid right now? I'm like, if you go to this page and click edit, it still doesn't give you the option to do the date. I go, where is the edit button? What is wrong with me? And then I go, I can't find the edit button. And then I was sending like screenshots and I was like, I feel so stupid. Where is it?
I was like, can you zoom out? And another reader hops in and she's like, click the title. And I was like, no, there should definitely be a pencil icon there. And everybody's like, there's not.
They're
And
like,
I was like,
it's only after you click the title. And I was like, how would I know to click the title?
And that was hilarious. Somebody was like, just trust that Kayla always has surprises and just click everywhere.
She's like, I only know because I click everything.
And I was like, you know what? Yeah, you got a point.
Yeah. So we humbly request a permanent pencil button.
The pencil icon needs to come back into view.
She was like, I forgot to update.
Yeah, right before we got on this, I was like, I still forgot to do that.
Crap.
It's been days. So
I meant to ask you. I think somebody asked earlier, but I was busy. My Amazon review for the last one didn't get approved yet. I did it the day that it was due.
Okay, I literally track everything and anything, and I continue to track it for 2 to 3 weeks after ARCs close.
So you go on the page and you see who.
Because we have some people who don't actually upload their link, and in the back end it displays as didn't review, but I see their review right there. Yeah. So I'm like, okay, let's go click complete, and it goes right into the author report. So yeah.
Well, now I'm gonna look to see if my review actually went through, because I usually I get an email when it does, but it did. Oh, yes. Okay. Well, now I can update the link. Now that I see it, it wasn't there yesterday. It's here today. So now I can go in and put my Amazon link. I think if we can still edit it. Can we?
Yes, and even if you can't, you should be able to. But once I mark you as complete, then you will lose access to that editing ability. But like I said, I track it all, so they'll get it no matter what.
Yeah, it's marked as completed. I can send you the link though.
Yep, and I've got it all.
Why don't you talk about the network in terms of authors and what you provide for them?
Okay. So this is easy because I wanted things simple. And when I was originally creating this, we did have a little bit of a different package when we first launched, but trial and error shows you what belongs. Yeah. And so we just have a core 4 packages. And so it's the ARC Run, the book tours, which we do completely differently, by the way. The S.P.A.C.E library, which that is the one that changed. Before I was doing a mini ARC run, but then I was like, these aren't really ARCs. I want to make sure I'm using correct terms and expectations when I'm doing these things. So I changed that one to the library. And the 4th one is a monthly membership where readers are actually able to help you in a little help an author tab. Authors can upload up to 3 chapters a month to test. They can upload to asset testing, so I can post it on the community wall within my influencer community. And just a note about security here. Those help an author chapters, I understand these are your whips. These are your work in progress. This should
you don't
be
just want to be like, here, public.
Yeah.
Have my work.
So this is also kind of a new feature because it didn't go live until last week. But now if you click onto it, it does have a reader-specific watermark on there. I'm getting notified exactly when it was opened and where, and it's tracing all of that. Not to scare any readers. Don't feel like you're being tracked.
You're being tracked. We don't trust you.
Security protocol so that we can make sure.
Encryption.
Yes. In case of any copying of materials that is unauthorized, we have all of the backlogs. So, just don't do that. Just don't do that.
So how does it simplify recruiting ARC readers for the authors?
Wow, let me restart that.
Guys, for the record, it's 11 p.m. here and she goes to bed at 10. So.
Yeah. I'm up way past my bedtime. I'm like a child. I need to go to sleep at a specific time. I completely take that work off the author. They do not need to recruit. However, in addition to those core 4 packages, we do have an extra one called a hybrid run. And we're actually doing one right now, and it's really cool. It's where if you found me mid-process and you have like your own ARC team, your own street team, you bring them in and I give them a magic little link so that they're immediately accepted without having to apply. However, because they have that badge, they are not insured by our ghosting insurance. Only our 40 are. So I'm constantly doing reader recruitment. Our influencer program helps with that as well. It's the easiest influencer program ever. You have to post 2 times a month about
just twice a month.
Like, that is the easiest thing ever. And I give you graphics and caption ideas and everything else.
Yes. Like, she's just telling you what to post.
It's basically, here's the platter and it is given to you.
Like, just don't throw it in the trash. Just upload
Yes, exactly that.
That's all you got to do.
That's exactly it. Yep. And the authors can actually see everything too. So everything I can see, they can see. That's one of our main principles here is transparency is non-negotiable. So they can see the readers, they can see the progress, they can see when they upload a review. And that, I mean, that's true author-reader connection.
Yeah. I was just looking at the app because we're here.
Yep.
And we forgot to talk about the community map.
Oh, yeah, that's a cool one.
Cool. It's a cool one. It's a cool feature.
That one came later. I was like, wait a second, what if we could see like where everybody's at? I actually did this for the podcast, but I did it through a Google form and then I would manually add them. And I was like, what was I doing all that work for when I could have just
2 of us in Massachusetts. That's crazy. The most amount of people are in Illinois. That's interesting.
I noticed there was like some middle of the US was a very hot spot, even for the authors. Even for the authors.
Yeah, that's crazy. Oh my gosh, Scotland.
Yeah, there are some really interesting
Scotland
spots on there. I was like, oh my gosh, how'd you guys find me? And that's the beauty of social media.
That's, Pakistan, Guam, Philippines. It's crazy. Oh my gosh.
That's a really fun one.
Someone put my region is not listed.
Oh, I know. If I have it built in that if their region is not listed, it'll just do it. But they didn't actually put the region like they're supposed to. So it just
did.
My region is not there.
Like, you live in an opposite realm. Take me with you.
We're the Space Network. Where are we going?
Where are we going? Let's go. But yeah, there's like the influencer hub where you get all the stuff. There's a rewards tab.
Yeah, I would actually say I might have forgotten to mention that one as a big feature that we offer here is rewards for recruitment because I mean, you're doing work as an ARC reader. And to me, this is my opinion and my opinion only. And maybe others share this opinion, but I want to make it clear. This is my clear opinion right now that an ARC company cannot exist without readers because, I mean, that's just logical. You can get all the authors you want. Where are the readers? The readers are the ones doing the work because it really is work. Like, we can say it's fun. It is. We can say all the best things about it, but it does take work and it does take time. So that was really important to like reward members. So if you bring 4 people and they all complete an ARC, you get a $10 gift card to wherever you choose.
You have your own link to recruit readers and your own link to recruit authors.
Yes. The author one is immediate because it's only 1 author, but the reader one is 4.
Yes. I was looking at that. Let's see. I feel like the book tour tab should be next to open signups because it's all the way at the bottom. Their community map.
That's interesting.
I was like, blah, blah, blah. I was like, open signups, and then I went, and then I was like, oh, influencer. I was like, where are the book tours? And then it was like all the way at the end.
Usually in the my ARCs on the open or whatever the open signups.
It's also me not knowing shit. So
that's a little odd.
I was like, wait, where are they? And then I was like, are there any now? And then I was like, no, I completed it. Good. Okay. Yay.
We have one coming tomorrow. At the time of recording this, it is tomorrow that it's coming. And they are really fun because when I would do book tours as an ARC reader, I would be like, here's this cover that I just got in an email. Create
Yeah.
your own graphics if you want, and here's a time to post it.
Yeah.
And then they would give it the generic caption. But what do you do when you go to an author's page and they're posting the book tour? Okay, the first two you might look at, but then after that, you're like, well, I already know what it says. Why would
Yeah.
I go there? So for our book tours, I really loved to think of it as like one big puzzle. These
I loved that.
past book tours are 30, but moving forward with bandwidth and protecting everyone involved, they will have 20 stops.
Yes.
But each stop really just feeds into the next. And I
Yeah.
build that all. You do nothing as a reader besides post
The
it.
Kayla network.
Right?
We're not beating the allegations.
We really aren't. You really don't have to do anything besides post it. I give you the graphic and the caption.
She does
So
all the work for us.
that one is the
All we have to
easiest
do is read the
possible
damn
thing.
book on the deadline.
Yes. Or post the post on the deadline. That is
Post the post.
it.
That's it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh. All right. So you might have gone over this. What tools are available for tracking reviews and campaign performance for the author?
So the author, again, can see the readers and their progress. However, when you get to the end of it, there is an analytics tab. So they can always see the percentage of readers who started reading. They can see how many reviews. We get that review rate to 100%. So I'm not settling for anything less.
Yep.
And we will not close it until it is.
Nope.
They get a little wrap report, I call it, where it tells you how many pushed request backup. So maybe if you have another book, we might not be the best fit at this moment. If a lot of people are requesting backup, this might have been, mismatched for the network and the majority of readers here. But that hasn't happened yet. So we're good. We're good to go. I just like to have those safeguards in place. But yeah, they can see all the analytics. They can see everything that I can see. And I'm constantly updating them too. If they ever need to know anything, let me know.
So if the authors, this is just a me question on the fly.
Yeah.
So if the authors have a successful arc on the network, they don't automatically have to do their following books on the network, but like, can they? Like, do they sign up to do their following books in the series on the network?
So they actually have something built in, and I don't think I've ever discussed this before. So, hey, you get to hear this.
Because I was like, how does this work if they have multiple books in a series?
If they have multiple books already out, then we would approach this differently. But if they're launching it and maybe they're on Alliance, that comes with a free ARC run every 6 months. Or maybe they did an ARC run and they loved it. There is a button built into the author dashboards for a discount moving forward. So you never have to pay full price ever again.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
You're just making me hyped for when I have to do art for my book.
Yes, I'll be like, come on, I'm waiting.
I literally put in the Discord the other day the little like reel that I made. I was like, I'm on the last freaking part of my book, finally.
And I love those. And congrats, by the way, because that takes so much work and you should be so freaking proud of yourself.
I asked you guys because I was toiling over this. I was like, yes, technically I can query, but I'm like, there is no freaking way that any company is going to want a manuscript that is 300,000 words for a debut. So then I was like, what do I freaking do? And then I was like, all right, well, going back to one of my favorite authors, Amelia Emerson, who writes Omegaverse, and even Sarah J. Maas that we were talking about earlier, like they both decided like for their larger books, okay, it's going to be one book, one arc, whatever, but I'm going to split it into parts for physicals. Right. So I was like, all right, so for my books, if they're going to be about 300,000 words each, I will split them into part 1 and part 2. So I guess my question to you would be like, if I was an author on the Space Network and I did have a 300,000 word manuscript and I wanted to split it into part 1, part 2, would you do 2 separate arcs? Like, would it be 1 for part 1 and then 1 for part 2? Or would it be all together so that the readers who read part 1 read part 2? If that makes sense.
So I have I have a feature built in to invite readers to an arc without posting it. So I did this for an arc run that we did when he had 3 in the series, but he gave the first one as complimentary, and then the second one and third one he really wanted some more reviews on. So we did the first one as complimentary, the second one do your reviews by this date, and then the third one I could silently invite you to, so that I only had to post the second one as like, hey, just know you're going to be reviewing 2 books. The first one highly encouraged, of course, but you're going to be reviewing 2 books, and I will invite you to the second one.
Yes. So the 2 arc thing, it was like 2 parts of the series. Okay. Good to know. Because I'm like, if they get to the end of part 1 and it's a major freaking cliffhanger, and then they're like, there isn't another arc for a year, they're going to be annoyed.
Where is it at?
Where is it? So, yeah. So technically, I could have them arc both parts at the same time. Okay.
Yep. And we would never even have to post it out to the network and just invite, especially if they all hit that deadline. Like, of course, you want them on the second part. I want you to hit that deadline again for me. Thank you.
So how do you set deadlines? So, like, if it's 300,000 words, how would you set a deadline for that?
Okay, so right now it's about, I went with a 3-week, because we have to look at that dopamine rush that I mentioned at the beginning of this episode, is that when that wears off, it can be tricky. And we have to look at encouraging readers and when they're still excited about it. So we don't want to give too long, but we don't want to give too short because life. So right now the minimum is about 3 weeks plus 1. So we do 3 weeks and then plus 1 to allow for signups, information, all of that jazz. But once we get to the 500 range, we're going to add a week. Once we get to the 600 week, we're going to add a week. That way, when somebody sees, oh, this has 600 pages, I have this many weeks to read it. And that excitement can still be there. You're getting a per arc chat room. You're seeing other people's reactions come in. So it's not like you're on your own through those 6 weeks. You're seeing that. And then you kind of have that little FOMO. You're like, wait, I want to know what they marked as a spoiler. Let me get to that part
right?
Yeah.
Because I always freak out. I'm like, each part of mine is going to be like 700 pages. It's awful. Actually, no. The first part is less because I'm only doing so like in Google Docs right now I have 7 parts. So the first part of my book is going to be the first 3, and then the second is going to be the last 4. But yeah, my chapters are like 6,000 words.
Yep.
So yeah, this is gonna end up being like really chunky. So that's how I was like, I don't know.
You're like,
I'm
all
like,
right, arc readers.
How fast of a reader are you?
Yes, right? How fast can you get through it?
How fast? But yeah, I love all the Easter eggs and all that stuff. We're very similar like that.
Yep. Drop it in and leave a little hint there, a little hint here.
And I do have like a beta reader, like street team type people that are already like going through my book, and it's like the first draft. Like I said, I'm on the last part, but my beta readers are so amazing, and some of them have become like really good friends, and they're just like, we're gonna hype up your book so much, just finish it, like we want to know what happened.
And that's why that community and engagement is so important, and that support and everything, like it literally just always goes back to those factors. And I have met some of the most genuine caring authors and readers through this network, and I'm like blown away by it, honestly.
It's awesome. So yeah, I'm excited.
You should be.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still just like, do I start indie and then like see if I get trad pubbed, or do I query and then go indie? Like I don't know anything.
That's like a whole other
it's a whole issue.
Yes, that's a big decision to make. And that one's not my realm.
Yeah, I am not excited about that part. I think the bane of my existence is going to be editing first and foremost. And then the second bane of my existence is just knowing nothing about publishing.
Yeah,
but that's where community comes in. And that's why I've been on social media for 4 years, while I'm writing it,
Yes,
to make those connections
is
doing interviews on the podcast with people.
Look, I had to move and I'm knocked down my whole entire microphone, guys. It's real life. Okay. It's real life.
Okay, so What is the best feedback that authors have given you so far?
My favorite is just when they love it so much that they take it upon themselves to make a post or something like that. I do have an author feedback form,
Yeah.
and we have some completed ones on there. And of course, I love to get those, but that feels almost like not forcing them to leave
Yeah.
one, but I'm saying, hey, here's my feedback form.
Yeah.
But to see them take it out and like post it on their own is really cool. But the book tour feedback has been insane. And then that one, I think I blew people away with this one with the book tours because the author feedback from those has just been incredible. And then also with the ARC runs that we're doing, they love to see how many people are joining in, how many people have started reading so far. And it's my favorite when they text me or message me. Nobody has my number. Sorry, let me correct that. They do not text
Message me.
Unless there's somebody I know personally.
No.
They will message me and be like, oh my gosh, I've logged in for like the 20th time today. And I'm like, I know it's really hard not to watch because you just want to see the reactions come through. You want to see how many people started reading it.
Of course.
That's been really fun.
I'm very excited. I mentioned to you that if I do an interview of an author that's on the Space Network, if you would co-host with me. So I think
absolutely.
That would be so much fun.
Walk them through the entire experience and get some stuff out of them that I don't know.
Yeah, right? I'm like, works for you, works for me, collab.
Yep. That would be so fun.
Mutual promo.
Yep.
Triple promo with the author.
We're hitting every single little dot.
Every little checkbox.
Yep.
So now let's talk a little bit about the community. So building the community is a major focus. What does it look like on the platform and the features for community on the platform?
So on the platform, we do have that community wall. I feel like I took, to be honest with you, is like Facebook, Fable, Goodreads. Like I took what I loved about different places and then I combined it. So we have the community wall. You guys have your badges. So if they've done a first ARC run, if they are a founding member, they get specific badges. We have a reader lounge chat. So you can always jump in there no matter what ARC you're on. You can always get in there. We have that community map that you mentioned. And I really love that was exactly where I was going. I love the per ARC chat rooms because I've never ever, unless I knew somebody or seen them on like the ARC sign up or on the author sharing them, I've never known who was doing the ARC with me. And I love that we can like see who else is doing it, see the reactions come through. And that's really cool.
It is really cool. I love that. Now, how can readers, authors, and influencers connect with one another? I know that you put a little bit of the group things on there, but
so our readers specifically are more of the ARC side, but because we are all on that community wall, we are all in that reader chat, everyone can connect with everyone. But to answer the question completely, it would be the network directory. So when you create that profile, you can choose, there's little toggles to choose what's private, what's public. And by public, I mean what's viewable to the entire network. So authors can see this. Authors that are with me can see this, not just any author. Once they log into their dashboard, they are able to access that. So if they're going through it and they're like, wait a second, this person pops up because they can search by trope, they can search by genre, they can search by name. So if you pop up and they're like, she would probably be a really cool match for my book, they can specifically request you and I can silently invite you again.
How do you plan to keep the platform like reader focused as it grows?
I feel like I do this best by just being a person and understanding life. Like I will have a reader post an update to everyone on their Instagram, but I see it. Okay, now I know. Like I am not going to expect something of you that you cannot do right now or in the specific time, or just keeping that like human side of things. And I mean, the reader side of me did come first. That is what I'm not an author. So that did come first, and I feel like that translates into everything, is making sure you guys are supported, making sure I'm giving back. We
Yeah.
do in those important communications, even the network-wide scare one,
Yeah.
it did have at the bottom, if
Yeah.
you, I do this often, if you reply with an emoji, I'll enter you in and spin the wheel of names and pick somebody and send you coffee money. Like that is the easiest thing ever for you to do as a reader, but it's like
I
a
think I've missed
cute
like
way.
2 of those because I was
Right? Yeah, this
God
time I was
damn
like,
it. You
okay,
gotta do
let's be
some at like
smart.
4 in the morning and I'll be right on that shit.
This one I was like, all right, let's give them 3 days instead of like next day, like the other one, because then I had replies still coming
Yeah.
in and I was like, wait, we're done.
We're done. We're done.
Yeah. I was like, wait a second,
Yeah.
I'm still getting all
You
the
should do
replies.
like a nocturnal nerds spinner email like 4 to 6 a.m. I'd be like, hell yeah, I'm winning
I'd
this
be
one.
like, all right, you better pay attention here.
Right, here it comes. Knock knock.
Literally.
But yeah, there's also like she said, there is the Discord, but there's also an Instagram chat, which I love.
Yes.
And
Easily connect with everyone else and
yes, share your posts and things like that. I'm always like, oh my God, like, should I share this? Should I not share this? Are they gonna be mad if I share this? Does this connect
I'm
back
like,
to the
share
Space
it
Network?
all. Share it all.
She's like, share it all. Then I'm like, but are people gonna get mad at me if I share too much? It's just like, you know what? Fuck it. I like these people.
Yep. Just send it anyway.
Just
Push
whatever.
send.
And everything that I've sent, everyone's been like, yeah, like
Exactly.
they're just a hype
Yep.
team. So I will wait for
important.
15 minutes and be like, does this connect back to ARCs in any way? Is this okay for me to share?
Put it
And
through
I'll
some
be like,
filtering.
fuck it, whatever, fuck it.
Yep.
And then they'll be like, that's so cool. And I'll be like, oh, okay, so they did like my random unboxing. Like,
Yes. Yeah, I'm always like, or if somebody's like, do you want to collab? I'm like, yeah, put my name on it. I don't care, because there's also the ability to like collab and not show it on your page. So what is the biggest deal of collabing?
Like I did that slideshow yesterday of like the different types of ARC
that was
readers.
fun.
Like, oh my God, that took me like 4 days.
And that one took off once we all collabed on it. I was like, there you go. There it is.
So I shared it because I was like, crap, I didn't like specifically mention the Space Network on it, but I had already posted it and it had already had likes and comments, and I was like, shit.
Can't leave that.
And then I was
That is
like,
that
well,
engagement.
and then I was like, well, okay, I'll add it to the caption. So I added it to the caption and I shared it to the Space Influencers chat. And I was like, does anyone want to collab? And I was like, that was a mistake.
I was like, sign me up.
I had like 10 replies and I was like,
And then you got too many
5.
replies. You were like, wait, I'm already full. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. It was like immediate. But also shame on Instagram, because I feel like we should have unlimited
we should be able to
collaborators.
do as many.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's so weird.
At
that
least
they
a
capped at 5.
dozen. They let you do 20 tags. I feel like you should do 20 collabs too, but
that would be good. Like, I wonder what their
like social media
for their cap is.
Yeah.
My reasoning for my 40 cap. What is their reasoning for a 5 cap?
Yeah. I'm like, it's social media. Why is there only 5 collab spots? I hate that.
I feel you there.
It's just frustrating, but let's do some behind the scenes.
Ooh, okay.
What has been the most rewarding or exciting moment since you launched?
Probably launch day, because I had spent so long making sure that we had, like, going back to the readers and supporting readers and putting them first. I really wanted, just like, I know we get older and we stop playing games and like things stop becoming fun, or like there's something attached to having fun. And so I built an entire launch day system for everyone to participate in. There were games, there were different ways to get entered, like up to 15. And we had over 700 entries, and this thing was insane. And then,
I did every single freaking one of them. It was so much fun.
Of course, when we get on the live, because I decided to spin it live, my spinner was not working, and it was so awkward. And I was just like, okay,
that would happen to me.
I was like, are you kidding me right now? This has to happen in front of everyone. I should have just recorded it.
Right? Oh my God. That's awful. And I feel like that's it. a lot of the times that's how I am. Like I had texted Olivia, who me and Olivia were the founders of the podcast. We were the original co-hosts. So I texted Olivia today, and just for you guys listening, this is the 100th episode. So I texted her and I was like, what are we doing for the 100th episode? I was like, are we going to do a live like the week after 4th of July? What can we do? And
Literally.
then she was like, well, lives are always awkward because like my kids are crawling all over me. And then like, and then we have like 4 people join and then like 2 leave. And it's really weird because nobody is ever around at the same time as us and things like that.
Exactly.
So I'm like, oh, well, should we do a live? Should we film it? And it's just like, every time I feel like we do a live, it's really funny because the bloopers are hilarious.
I know when
I'm not editing anything out. I'm just posting it. But
when I downloaded the video of that, I was like, Kayla, you just looked a literal fool in front of me. It was changing so hard. I was just like,
but hey, that's how people know you're real. We're organic, okay? We're real.
And all my typos. Oh my gosh, like I have a literal English degree and I'm sitting here with typos everywhere.
Girl, I cannot make a comment without a freaking typo. And the way that every single person on Instagram has the edit button except for me still is really driving me crazy.
I would be lost without my edit button. I sent my post to my mom. Button?
I feel personally victimized by Instagram right now.
I sent the post to my mom and she goes, is that supposed to say truth? And I was like, yeah.
Truth.
Whoopsie.
Yeah, I look like I'm a 5th grader. Like every comment has typos in it. I cannot tell you how many times I edited that caption the other day. I think you probably saw it disappear and reappear and disappeared.
I actually did see it one time when I went on it and it didn't have anything. And then the next time I went on it and it had something, I was like, wait, where didn't see me tagged the first time? So I was like, wait, what is that?
Yeah. It had like major typos in the middle. And I was like, what the heck? And then what my phone was doing was like, I was trying to backspace just the part that I had the typo and it kept moving up to the top and deleting
that. And it shows you like the whole thing when you edit it and it's very annoying.
I copied the whole thing and I freaking deleted the whole thing and I restarted my app and I go, restarting.
I feel you 100% on that one.
I go, crap. People totally noticed that there was nothing there for like 5 minutes. Oops.
Yeah. I
got it eventually. I got it eventually.
You did.
Yeah, it's driving me crazy. They're personally victimizing me lately. And like
actually, you made me feel better now that you mentioned that because sometimes Instagram kind of crashes and I'll go on and I don't see a caption.
Ridiculous.
Like somebody did the book tour and they're like, here it is. I'm like, where's the caption? And I'm like, reloading. Oh,
that's a thing, by the way. My podcast account will not save any of my captions.
Right.
Every time I post, I have to go in, re-edit, and add a caption.
And it's like you have to re-edit it and add the caption after. And I was
like, they haven't fixed it yet. There's so many accounts like this. They haven't fixed it. It's driving me crazy. It's been like a month and a half of just post, edit, add caption, and it's pissing me off. Because sometimes I forget and I just post it, and then like a day later, I'm like, oh, and then I was like, fuck. There's no caption.
There's the caption at.
Crap, I didn't go back and put it in.
Non-existent.
Yeah. So I don't get captions on the pod account. I don't get an edit button on any account. They hate me.
On my personal account, I can do like a personalized channel. And I thought that opened up at 1,000.
Yeah.
But I don't know why I don't have it when we're well past 1,000 now. And I'm like,
it's 10,000 followers.
But my other one only had 1,000 something when I had it. They changed it.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know what they did? Thank God my like Bookstagram account has it. So for my Bookstagram account, like when I reached 5,000 followers like a couple years ago, that's when you could sign up for the bonus program and like make money off of posts.
Yep.
So I've been, doing that for the last couple of years. But now I've noticed on my new accounts when you go to look at like the metrics for bonuses, it's you have to have 3 million views
within the past 30 days.
Within the past 3 months or something. And I
Yeah.
was like, that's like
The only way to do that is
impossible.
going viral.
Yeah, so I'm like, they don't want to pay people out anymore. So what I have been doing is Facebook is desperate for people to get on their
Oh yeah.
platform.
Yeah, I absolutely recommend
I'm
Facebook
like,
monetization.
so everything I post on my Bookstagram now or any of my accounts goes to that Facebook page. So my Bookstagram is the only one that, was accepted so far
People
to the
missed
influencer
on
program.
Facebook. When Facebook
Yeah.
first launched that, they were giving out money like 2-3 years ago, I want to say.
Yeah.
There were some really high months for me, and then they
Yeah.
got a little more strict about things, and I was like, oh, well, now it's like a $5 payout.
Yeah. Well, it's like the posts on Instagram will make like $6. And then those same exact posts on Facebook, I'm getting paid out like $40. So
Yep.
I'm
And
like,
you're like, that makes better sense. Thank you.
thank you. Yeah. I have like 2,000 likes on this post and I'm getting 90 cents
Yeah,
on
I know.
Instagram and like $5 on
It's honestly sad.
It's crazy. Anyway, is there a feature that you almost didn't include that became a favorite, or is there a feature that you're going to include that you're unsure about?
Okay. I did a
Future.
reader feedback form a while back, and I was recently going through ideas about it. And I even sent this in the Discord message. And I was like, what do we feel about a leaderboard? Because that was one of the ideas. And while I personally didn't really love the leaderboard idea, I was like, you know what? I'm always open to it. So if somebody else loves it, then, if the majority is like, you know what, this is so cool.
Yes. Give me a leaderboard.
She said, yeah, I'm one of the ones that said yes.
Yeah, I want to be number 1. Thank you.
A few of them did like it. But the vast majority was like, no, we don't want to make it a competition, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay, I do understand that side of things.
But we're adults. It's friendly competition.
Yeah. So
come on.
Maybe that could come into play. Maybe.
Lame. What surprised you most during the development of the network?
Oh my gosh, just the work that goes into the background and the time that goes into it. And it was also hard to just like separate myself from real life and the Space Network. It was like I was sleeping, eating, breathing the Space Network for a little bit.
I'm living in my bubble. Shush.
Yes. And it was like, oh wait, I'm still a mom of 5. Yes, my toddler still needs me right now. Like I have responsibilities. That was definitely the hardest thing. And I'd say also just like boundaries. That's always been like a hard thing. I think just being a human being to be like, no, or having to tell somebody something that you don't really want to say. So yeah, for sure.
I'm very petty. I will tell anybody anything. And you know what? If I'm hated, so be it.
You're like, you know what? F it. It's fine.
You know what? I'm 31 years old. Fuck them. I'm done with it.
I feel it.
I'm done with it. So it's like, that's why I have so many haters. But you know what? Fuck them.
I would rather be told like straight up than be like, here's my fluffy email with wings all around what I actually want to say.
I know. I hate it. And then people equate being blunt to being rude. And you're like, they're not exactly the same thing.
Yeah.
If I say something like, oh, you quoted this wrong because it says this on this page, period. They're like, you're such a bitch and you're so rude. And I was like, if I posted something that was like canonically incorrect or like just incorrect about something in general, I would want to be told so I could amend my statement. I don't know why you guys are functioning as grown adults, but that's me.
Say it louder for the people in the back that still don't know. I am
petty as fuck about people who would rather their feelings be spared than have the facts.
Yes, I feel that.
Every single day. And especially in my job, like the amount of people who call the police because they can't make a fucking life decision as a grown adult. I have
my dispatcher training and was certified to do it before, and I was going for like the job, and then we went through like these trials, and I was like, I don't know if I can be what you need me to be.
Oh my God. It's been 7 years And I have just lost all sorts of patience. I have nothing. I have none left.
You're like, give me the details right now and what I need to know.
And
I'll
you
get
know
them
what?
there.
It's fine to be a little bit rude to people that are being a little bit rude to you. So
Yeah.
then they'll know, stop. Like,
Yes.
and you don't take up 911 to ask a stupid fucking question that you can call the business line for. If I get one more stupid ass 911 call that has nothing to do with a life-saving emergency, I'm gonna chuck it out the window. If I had a window in dispatch, it's a freaking bunker. If I had a window, I would chuck it out the window.
She just needs an app now to let you know not to call 911 over her.
Right.
I mean, like the common sense answer here is don't call them over trivial things.
The way that we get 911 calls for people like, my neighbor parked in front of my house. I'm like, and?
You're like,
I think I actually, no, I didn't say and, but I was like, okay, are they in the car? They're like, no, it's just parked in front of my house. I was like, okay, how long has it been there? Like 3 hours. Okay, do they have guests? Like, I try to make them, I'm blunt and I'm like polite, but I try to make them realize how fucking stupid they are.
You're like, let's look at this from a different angle.
From a adult angle. Like,
a realistic
why are you
angle.
calling me? Like, I'm not towing a car that's only been there for like an hour because they went to their niece's freaking birthday party next door. Like, shut up and go.
Got a graduation party going on or something.
Yeah. I had someone call because someone got permission to block off like their end of the block for like a kid's birthday party. And they were having stuff on the street and stuff. We got like 2 calls. They're like, is this side of the street allowed to be blocked off? I'm like, yes, they have permission. And they were getting
they did, and they do.
Yeah. I'm like, they have permission. They're like, really? I'm like, yeah, they called in and asked for permission to close off their side of the street. So
if you don't believe me, why did you ask me?
I know. And then they try to make you seem like the bad guy, like it's an inconvenience. I'm like, you probably have 3 other streets you can go down. Like, you have 3 other streets you can go down to get to the main road. Calm down.
That's
but yeah, it's just dumb. Like a grown man called 911 asking what I could do about a raccoon eating by his tree.
Nothing.
Yeah. I was like, just let it be. Let nature take its course.
Throw some food over to the other side.
I'm like, is it acting strange? He's like, no. I'm like, so it's not like rabbit or anything? He's like, no. I'm like, just leave it be.
Yep.
Just leave it be.
Leave it be.
This is not an emergency.
This is an emergency line.
I know that you don't see a lot of nature from your giant McMansion, but this is called nature, sir. Let me introduce you to animals. Like,
on the emergency line. I know. I know.
I went off on a tangent, but it's just like these people are crazy.
She said, I need to share this right now because it's just ridiculous. I know.
I need to get it off my chest.
You can lay it out there for people and it'll still be questions and silly
to
things.
this day, the freaking raccoon call I will bring up all the time because what do you mean?
No one tops it all.
You're a 50-year-old man and you don't know what nature is.
Yeah, that one's next level.
It's next level. But yeah, be so glad that this is your job instead.
Yes.
Next time you're having the worst day with 500 questions bombarding you, just think,
man.
I'm not the 50-year-old man who doesn't know what a raccoon is.
It's very true.
I don't have to deal with him. Oh my god. All right, so here's a little play-by-play type question. What does a typical day look like for you as a CEO?
This is going to be very non-CEO for you. But the day looks like waking up with my husband, getting some coffee going, packing his lunch for him while he gets ready for the day. He goes to work, and then I usually log on at that time where I'm like, okay, let's see where the readers are at. Let's check the back end. I'm always checking if somebody submitted on time. those types of things. If an author's having an issue, any overnight emails, things like that,
Yeah.
approving new readers, influencers, whatever it might be. And then my toddler usually wakes up shortly after, and he's either on top of me or we give it a pause for a little bit. So then I usually go about my day. But I would say that it's a really big mix of mom life and CEO life, because it is being outside with my kids and answering a question.
Yeah.
It is being
Discord when you're at the playground.
Going around and I am figuring something out that is an issue. So that is like the most non-CEO but CEO answer for you.
Pro tip, might as well teach your toddler how to code.
Exactly. Like, hey
From
guys,
a young age. Hey, this will serve you so well in the technological advancements of the world.
You could use this one day for your own benefit.
Yeah, right? He's going to be making apps and shit. And he's going to be like, oh yeah, my mom taught me how to code when I was 2.
Yeah. That'd be a great background story.
Right? Honestly.
One day when he's interviewed, he could be like, I learned from my mom at 2 years old.
At 2 years old. I became, a progeny.
Yes.
At all things coding. All right, let's see. A bit of a looking ahead.
Yes.
Section. So where do you see the Space Network about a year from now?
I see us continuously disrupting the standard. I see us still ensuring the launch, and I just see us really growing this to be that custom built indie community where the community factor actually matters, because
exploding the default.
Yeah. So many people I'm going to start using that. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
So many people can say like this is a community
blasting
aspect.
The default. I like that better.
I feel like so many people are like, this is our community and this is what you get out of it. And then you're a week in and you're like, I don't know what you meant. Blessing community. Or maybe we have some 2 very different definitions of that.
Yeah.
I also see us expanding a little. So
that's the next question. I know you've been so excited to drop some lore. I call it lore because it's so much more fantastical.
It is.
What are the upcoming features you can tease for us?
That would have been the matchmaking. However, in that
she was too quick on her feet because she's just that good.
I was like, finally, it's done. Oh my God, it's been literal like 4 months of it. That one took me a really long time.
Gosh.
In that post, I did get to tease a little something coming. One day when I was talking to my friend that does publishing for children's books, and I'm a mom of 5, I do mom content. I've done books for my children, especially bilingual books. We're a bilingual household. So I even actively do influencer posts for those. And I was like, wait, how do we actually get into this? It's not like a typical arc. And my friend that does the publishing for kids was like, wait, you're not really going to fulfill anything for my clients because they're children's books authors. She was like, but maybe one day. And I was like, my youngest kiddo, his name is actually a junior. And I was like, hey, it's like a space junior. And that idea has not gone away. It has only gotten bigger. And so officially in September of 2026, you guys are the first to hear publicly the Space Network Junior will go live.
Oh my gosh.
And this will be mom influencers, custom PR packages, children's authors, and they will still get to see the whole back end. They'll get to see where influencers are at and all the things.
Yay!
So that's really exciting.
Yeah, you were so excited. I was like, oh my God, I can't wait for you to tell us because I'm excited.
Especially
and
as
Olivia will be excited. Oh my gosh.
Yes. Being a mom, like the reading side of me definitely brings back Kayla. Like this is Kayla. But then, hey, mom is a big part of my identity. It's not all I am, but it is a huge part of who I am, especially with 5.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, wait, this idea. It just
Mhm.
wouldn't go away. And when I get
Yeah.
an itch like that, like nothing's gonna scratch it. So I kept going.
Right? Well, you know where to come if you need other ideas.
Yes. I'm gonna be like, all right, start with the idea
All right.
generation. Let's see if
There
I've got
it
it
is.
already.
Let's see. Spin the wheel.
Yes.
What are your long-term goals for the platform?
I want to just continue to, of course, bring in authors and bring in readers, but really just help that reader author connection. That
Hmm.
is like my favorite thing ever, to find a new author that you fall in love with. Like for
Hmm.
me, reading Anastasia Wilder was like, wait a second. I
Hmm.
just found someone I absolutely love that's an indie author, and I found it through ARC reading. And
Yeah.
so for me, if I can help readers continue to just like find one of their
Hmm.
amazing authors that they love, like
Yeah.
job done.
Yeah. It's so funny because the arc that we did do with Catherine Gillis
Yes.
was so cute and so good. And I've literally just been chatting with her. Like it's just
Yeah,
like it's
she's
crazy.
so sweet and genuine.
I did those posts of me and the co-host girls like favorite books. Like our
Yeah.
we did those part one and part two, and we put like the covers and the authors, and we did those slides and everything. And so many of them commented and they were like, "Oh my God, that thank you so much for featuring my book. Like that's
Right.
so cool." And I was like,
Yeah.
"The episode is up. Like we talk about your books like
Yeah.
in detail, like how much we love them on the episode." That was super exciting, but I do want to like continually do those because we did agree to do like a book rec type episode. Like I would love to do one like at least once every couple months with
Yeah.
our like recent reads and stuff. So
Who have you found who's
definitely.
really worth reading? Yeah.
Yeah.
I love those authors, and
Yeah.
yeah,
I
that's like
love
my
it.
favorite feature. Like that's my favorite thing to find.
Yeah. And it's just like I've done so many arcs recently and like I've actually been talking to these authors and Kathleen Solis, who is the author of The Tale of Capri, I've been talking to her about like my own writing and like, oh, I might have a
Yeah.
siren book and like I want your opinion on this and that and the next thing. And like I bought her PR packages for all of my co-hosts.
I love
Surprise.
that. You're like, you didn't
um,
know?
surprise. But like, and we've kind of become good friends. So it's like, it's just really good to connect with like all different people, like readers, authors,
Right.
reviewers, like content
Absolutely.
creators, every type of person, um, and such. So I have some rapid fire questions for you.
Okay, I'm ready.
I do know the answer to one of them because we have the same answer, but
All right.
physical, ebooks, or audiobooks?
Okay. Even though I'm the founder of an art company, I do prefer physical books.
Favorite,
1000%.
right? Favorite book trope?
Ooh, okay, this one's like really specific, but I love when this man is like big, muscular, mean, tough guy to the world and
Yeah.
everyone else in the book, but then the girl just like completely unravels him and turns
Yes!
into a teddy
Soft,
bear.
but only for her.
That's my favorite. It's just I can't say that without it sounding a little wrong
Weird. I
because he's
love the
not
grumpy
soft.
big guys. I told my friend, okay, Sabrina is an author of Pixmary and Vathia that I've read. I'm her alpha reader for her third book, and she was interviewed on here. But I told her, I was like, oh, Killian's my favorite. He's huge, he's 7 feet tall, but he's
Oh my
soft
gosh.
only for her. And then
Yep.
the thing is, it's like he doesn't like to be touched. And then when she put the quote of like, but her touch didn't bother me, and I was like,
Yes.
I was like, yes,
That is one of my
my
like all
favorite.
time. I love it. Like if you have that in your book, here I am.
There you go on the TBR.
Yes.
Um, what is your most anticipated release of the year?
Oh, I feel like everyone was going a little crazy for the Dia Winters Smother. and Unravel coming. So that one is pretty big, but everyone that did the Broken or Buried by Andrea Houston really wanted Devoted Demise. Like they could not wait any longer. And knowing that the next book is coming through the network, they're all like, where is it? Like, make sure you have my name. So that one might be
I so wish that I was like a thriller girl. I saw all of the thriller girlies going insane, and I was like, FOMO. I know myself though. I don't like creepy shit.
Yep. You're like, I will stay where I belong.
I will stay in my nice little romantic-y bubble with the gnomes and the trolls and the pixies.
I feel
it. Let's see. All right. This is the one that I know because it's legitimately in my own cup right now. Coffee, tea, or energy drinks?
Definitely coffee. 1,000%. I'll text the Discord and I'm like, guys, I'm on my third cup of coffee. So you already know what kind of day it's going to be.
One of the launch day questions for the thing was, what's my coffee order? And I go, I know because it's the same as mine, the caramel macchiato with extra caramel.
Right on the Meet the Founder page, I did like fun facts about me. And so I sent everyone there. I was like, if you don't know, go look on the Founder page.
I was like, oh, I know. I remember. It's mine.
It's so good. It's just, it's the best.
I have been trying so hard, like, not to chug this whole interview because it's just so delicious.
Props to you because mine would have been gone by now.
I'm like, pace yourself. Okay, last rapid fire question. Think really hard about this one.
Okay.
If you could have dinner/interview with any author, who would it be?
Ooh, that's really good. Wow. You know what? Okay. I think maybe because I just got into these, but and she's no longer here, so this is why she's like coming to my mind, is the author of the Mindfuck series.
Ooh.
I feel like I would 1,000% want to sit with her and hear the firsthand experiences that she was going through as well, because whoa.
I do not know any of that lore, but I've heard that it's kind of crazy.
Yes. Yeah. To write about DV and then go from that kind of incident is wild. And someone like a sister to me passed away from a DV incident. And so that really touches home. And I think that would be so cool to just like, well, not cool, but it would be very eye-opening to be able to sit down with someone like that and to know that she's no longer with us from something like that. Like it just adds another layer that I would, more on the serious side, I would meet with her, but
yeah. I do want to mention, since we are talking about kind of those darker topics, there is this account on Instagram. It's at footnotes, FOOTE notes _ and they are having a pre-order of a cookbook called Banter and Batter, and they got a ton of everybody's super favorite audiobook narrators to do this cookbook. So there's a regular version and there's like a smutty version, and every single bit of the proceeds goes to survivors of sexual violence.
It's amazing.
And it goes to pay for their therapy.
Wow. That's impressive.
So
I love things
you guys have probably seen me posting it on my stories. They know that I'm like a big promoter of it, so they will send me their posts to post on my stories. I did like a shortened link for it that's been on my stories. I'll share it again after this streams on July 5th. But definitely go order that cookbook, whether you want the regular version or the smutty version, which is really funny to listen to.
That is hilarious.
They just like sexualize like brownies and like
Indie Space Day. They got to be featured for that.
Yes. It was so funny. They have been posting some of the clips, both from the regular one and like the more smutty one. And it's just like there's like Teddy Hamilton and some of these other people, and they're just like sexualizing, like, no, you whip the cream, and like it's just like it's so funny.
That's great.
But yeah, all the proceeds go to therapy for people who have survived that sort of situation.
Amazing.
So, and obviously, with my job, I'm a big promoter of helping those who have been through that. So Another reason why I always say I don't like Rhysand.
I know you ruined him for me.
I'm sorry. Yeah, that wasn't filmed. She came on and she's like, "You ruined Rhys for me."
I was like, no. But yeah, you're right.
She went through like my anti-Rhys thing, and I was like, the minute a character starts out sexually assaulting another character, I'm like, I don't like you, and I will never like you, and I don't care about your justifications because nothing justifies it.
Now you're like, all right, you're done.
You're done. No, never gonna like you. You're a creep. Creep.
Oh, that's great.
On top of the mind fucking stuff, which is already creepy.
That is very true.
I can make you and all of your court do what I want. I'm like, dude, be quiet and sit down. You creep.
This is going to take some getting used to hear him talked about in this kind of light, okay?
I told her, I was like, this is not the podcast to listen to if you love him.
Oh.
Anyway, closing question.
Okay.
If there's one thing in particular that you want readers, authors, and reviewers to know about the Space Network going forward, what would it be?
There is an easier way to do it. There is an
easier
way to do it, and it's right here. Like, it's literally waiting for you.
It's literally right here.
What are you doing?
Grasp
you
it.
Are still in your Google Sheets marking when you've read it? No. We got an arc tracker. You're still putting it on your Google calendar? No. We connect it to your calendar.
Right? Come on, guys. Let's go. Sign up immediately.
I feel like that's just like the easiest simple answer is simplicity. Like, why wouldn't you?
That was so much fun. I'm sure you're exhausted. It's like midnight.
But you know what? I did it. I made it.
You did it. Yay. You know, you were the special 100th guest.
Yes. And I'm so honored that you even asked me to be on here, and then to know that I was the 100th too. Like, thank you so much for even having me on the podcast. I appreciate it.
Of course.
So much.
Well, I told the girls like a while ago when we were on like episode 96 or something, I was like, I want like a really, really cool guest for 100. Like, I need someone really awesome for 100.
I am even more honored.
And then I told Olivia today, I was like, Kayla's gonna be 100. I'm so stoked.
We are really disrupting things now. We really are.
Yeah, we're all gonna go and, launch ourselves into the galaxy right now.
That is right.
But yeah, guys, keep an eye out for a collab giveaway for signups for the Space Network. And of course, if you are not subscribed to the podcast on Spotify or Apple Pods, subscribe. I got a couple subscribers from that ARC post the other day.
Good.
And, or was it the ARC post or was it the book post? It actually might have been the book post when I said that we did the book rec episodes. But yeah, I was like, ooh, it went from like 518 to 520.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, we're stoked, and I can't wait for this to be streaming on the 5th.
Cheers to 100 episodes.
That blows my mind, honestly.
Literally, that takes so much work, and as someone who actually understands the work that goes into it, kudos.
You guys know, well, if you guys have been here since episode 1, it legitimately just started with me and Olivia becoming friends and having the same theory about Rhys's sister being Tamlin's former lover, and based off of that, and it just kind of spiraled after we read Crescent City and all of that. So like the whole first season is just like, we need people to listen to this theory of ours or whatever. And of course it's blown up in the fandom and everyone's like, what if this? And I was like, yeah, we knew about that 3 years ago. Okay.
And now I'm going through it all and I'm having my own spiral.
Right. So if you guys have not seen all the episodes, you should do that. Yes. However, keep in mind that season 1, we did not have pretty good mics. So it's going to sound like
that you're about to get your heart broken.
It's gonna look and sound like a 1994 VCR tape, okay?
I love it.
Well, thanks for listening, guys, and follow Kayla. Apply to the Space Network. Grow your accounts. Become ARC readers. Go
Do all the things.
launch in your own rocket, so to speak.
Thank you again for having me.
Of course, I will be talking to you and asking you a million questions. Bye.
I'll be ready for it. Bye.